Hello, and welcome back to the Reiki Gem Wellness channel. My name is Shannon. I'm a certified Reiki master and teacher and a certified gemologist, and I combine those skills and passions to provide you with the knowledge, the tools, and the opportunities to practice incorporating crystal wisdom into your everyday life. And this is an episode that I call Let's Talk Crystals. This is a more informal, unscripted, conversational type of episode so that we can have more of a discussion feel rather than a lesson, although I'm sure that you will learn a lot about gemstones to help you in certain life situations. And I guess the format of these has changed over time. And the first part will be just some quick business Reiki Gem Wellness announcements, and then we'll talk about gemstones that can help you in a certain life situation. That's what it is now. So some great announcements is that my book has a targeted release date of April 15th. Mark that on your calendar because there will be some really exciting things going on that day. And you'll get to download the book. The ebook will be available on April 15th, the paperback around the beginning of May, and then there will be a hardcover edition of the book as well. Next month, I am going to be asking for volunteers for the book launch team, a team of people that can really help spread the word about this book, about its launch, to spread the word afterwards, and I need your help. But I will be sending out the details for that next month. There will be prizes for participation and a private Facebook group, and I'm really excited to work with everybody. And you'll get an early copy of the book to read and enjoy. So, April 15th. And the title has changed a little bit. That's exciting as well. Crystal Wisdom, a practical guide to unearthing transformation and authenticity in your life, which I felt really reflected the essence of the book more. And as we get closer to launch date, I'll do a video talking about the book and the contents and what it can help you with. I'm really, really excited. Another announcement, though, is that, last week in the community and some other social media sites, I announced that I'll be closing the product store. But it's actually now closed because after the initial announcement, the response was so overwhelming that a good portion of the inventory is now gone. And I really appreciate everybody who reached out to get a little bit more of Reiki Gem Wellness before that closed. And the reason for that is that there are some changes in my life, some more family responsibilities that I need to focus on. And, there are really 4 aspects to Reiki Gem Wellness, and that's the store, the YouTube channel, online courses, and the books that I will be writing. There will be more than one. And one of those things I had to let go of. I love them all, but I had to let go. And the store is the most difficult to work into my life. So it is now closed. But I am working with a potential partner, a store that I really trust and respect, to be able to refer you to. And as soon as that works out, then I will let you know more about where you can buy gemstones and jewelry in the future from some sources that I really trust, because there could be more than one. All right, so Now, on to the question, or not the question, but the life situation for this. Gemstones to just be. And what does that mean? Sometimes life goes so fast that we don't even notice the days go by. Or sometimes we're going through such a massive change or overwhelming time in our lives that we feel swept up in the whirlwind. And so it's important to take time to just sit and just be. To be in the present moment, to look at our life, to experience what's going on. And the first situation in which time just rushes by, we often, and I'm speaking for me, live by to-do lists. And we live in many societies in which productivity is good and stillness and moments of quiet feel lazy. And that's just not the case. We need a balance. We need to be able to get stuff done in our lives, but we also need to sit and experience our lives. To take time to breathe and be still and see, to feel what's going on in our lives. So if you have days where you just don't even know where the time went, all of a sudden it's bedtime, or you feel like your life is a cycle of eat, work, sleep, repeat, that you're just getting through the day, that you have these long to-do lists and you keep working throughout the day to check them all off, then it's important to take time to just sit and look at your life, to see your friends and your family member, to see what's going on outside, to take a moment to breathe. Maybe you go outside and you have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. You take a walk, you sit, you have some meditation, or you just sit on your couch and breathe. And gemstones that help you to just have a moment of stillness in your life and take in what's going on around you and have a moment of peace are Herkimer Diamond, tree agate, and tiger's eye. They really help you slow down and take some moments to appreciate parts of your life. To have a moment of stillness, to breathe, to see the flowers blooming outside, to take a look at your child's artwork, to really taste your food so that the days don't slip by and a week has gone by and you don't even remember what happened in that week. The other scenario in life in which it's important to take a moment to just be is when your life is really chaotic and overwhelming. Maybe you're going through a massive change in your life. You are moving. You are changing jobs. You are going to have a baby. Something unexpected happens in life. You're going through a loss, a breakup, a death of somebody close to you, or or your work is really, really busy. Or you have huge responsibilities. Maybe you're taking care of someone right now. You're not taking time for yourself. Maybe world or community events feel overwhelming. Like sometimes even if you don't look at the news, I take news source breaks on a regular basis, but there's still social media. There's still people talking. There's still people texting you. And sometimes world events can feel overwhelming. And this is another time in which it's important to just stop and sit in the eye of the storm, to release whatever is going on with you for a few moments, because you can take a few moments to just sit and breathe and appreciate the stillness without everything in your life falling apart. You can. And it's important that you do that so that you don't get burned out, so that you don't have anxiety attacks, so that you don't sink into depression, so that you can recognize when you need help with things and can ask for it. And gemstones that help with that are Charoite, Bloodstone, and Onyx. These are all gemstones that help you stop in the midst of chaos and just be in the moment, to accept what's going on, and it will help you figure out how to navigate these challenges better if you take a time or take a moment. I've used that phrase, take a time, a couple of times in this video. I don't know where that's coming from. And so if you take a moment to sit, to be, can help you find the right path to more effectively manage the chaos and the big change, the big responsibilities in your life. So I hope that this episode helped, that if you're feeling time slip away or that time is overwhelming, that you take some time for you. You take some time to just sit in the moment without feeling the need to have to do something right now, every moment. Just be, just sit, just breathe, look. Thank you so much for joining me today, and not only talking about gemstones, but sharing this exciting and news and the big changes for Reiki Gem Wellness too. And even though the product store is closed, there will still be YouTube videos, there'll still be books, there's still more online courses and workshops planned. I do have a lot of workshops planned that will accompany the practices that I'll talk about in the Crystal Wisdom book. So thank you so much. And I hope you have a great week. If you have been enjoying these Let's Talk videos and you haven't yet subscribed, then please do subscribe so you won't miss a single gemstone video or news about upcoming events and workshops and releases and, virtual launch events and virtual autograph signings too. Lots of good stuff going on. So anyway, thanks again. Thank you so much and have a wonderful week.